Today, we recreated Juan's Empanadas.
Okay, to start off, you want to make the dough. So we're going to add some water and some butter to a saucepan or a pot, and then we'll wait until the butter melts. Okay, once your butter's melted, we've still got it on a medium heat. We're going to add the flour, and we're going to mix this until it forms a dough. As always, amounts and ingredients are going to be on the website, traditionalbutnot.com. I find it a little hard to bring together with a spoon, so I'm just going to bring it out on my work surface. I'm just going to knead it a little bit, just to bring it together with my hands. Not too long, just enough to bring it together. It is a little bit warm, but it's not too hot. Just like that. I'm going to put it back in the pot and cover it up, and we're going to let that rest for about 45 minutes. In a saucepan, I'm going to add some oil, and we're going to saute off some onions. Now the original recipe uses brown onions, but I had red onions in the cupboard, so that's what I'm using. So we're just going to saute these down on a medium heat, and once we're there, we'll come back. We're going to add some salt and some pepper to the onions. Going to give it a little mix around. Then we're going to add the beef. Full disclosure, I actually got a bit of a mix there. That's beef and pork, which is how you mainly buy it in Austria. But just some minced beef or pork, it'll work just fine. Got my other little flavorings here, smoked paprika and some oregano. So we're going to get that mixed in. Got some stock here. Just going to add that in. Just a little bit there. We're going to keep this on a medium-high heat until the meat's cooked. Once you got some nice colour on your beef and it's cooked through, we're going to remove it from the heat. We're going to add some cumin and some Dijon mustard. Once you got it in there, you want to mix it to combine. Once you got it all stirred in, you want to set it aside to cool. My mix is cooled down, and I've also transferred it into another bowl. So now I'm just going to add some spring onions. It's just the green bits that I've chopped up finely, and also some egg. That's just 2 boiled eggs that I've chopped up. I'm just going to get this all mixed in. For the chimichurri, I'm going to add my little spice blend to a bowl, from a bowl to another bowl, and we're going to add some boiling water over it to rehydrate. To my rehydrated spices there, I'm going to add some garlic, some parsley, and this is where you also got to add some chili. Now, my chili from the supermarket, I've had capsicum that's hotter than that. So this is where Uncle Hunsy's homemade chili comes into it, and this stuff is fire. So we're going to start with that much, and then we'll give this a mix in, and then once we get the rest of it all combined, we'll have a taste, and then if we need a little more of a kick to it, we'll add some more then. Once you got all this parsley and garlic all mixed in, we're just going to let it sit for about 20 minutes. So I've taken my rested dough out of the pot. I got my dough out, and now I'm going to divide it into 10 equal balls. Now here comes the hardest part of any cook, is to form these little suckers. So a little bit of flour goes down, and grab my little miniature rolling pin, and we're going to roll this out. Now, I did have one attempt at this, and it went kind of poorly, but let's see if we can get this next one near perfect. So I would not flip this back and forth. I would roll it out and keep it on one side to help it stick a little better. And this is not rolled out too good, but it's going to be all right. Once you've got a somewhat resembling a circle, you want to get a tablespoon of your mix, and you want to plonk it down on your dough like that, and you want to fold it over and give it a little press, and now we start pleating it. I'm really bad at this, but you want to kind of pinch and fold. Can't do it. Okay, so I started on this side and made a mistake. So we're going to go from this side. So you want to pinch it, stretch it a little bit, and fold it. Pinch and fold, and pinch and fold as we go around. Now my chimichurri sat there for a bit. We're going to add in some balsamic vinegar. Now I didn't actually have any proper balsamic vinegar. I had some balsamic cream. So I mixed a bit of the cream with some honey apple cider vinegar that I had lying around. That should be fun. I'm also going to add some oil, olive oil, and some chopped chive. We'll get that all mixed in. I want my chimichurri a little juicier than that, so we're going to add a little bit more oil. So we'll give that a little mix in. Once you've tasted it for seasoning, and you've got it how you want it, it's ready to go. I've got some oil up to temperature, and we're just going to fry these off in batches till they're nice and golden brown. Okay, once they're nice and golden brown like that, you want to remove them to a paper towel lined plate. Let them drain. So this pleating business is a bit harder than it looks, but that doesn't affect the taste too much. This is absolutely amazing. This is a lot better than I could have ever imagined. The filling is so juicy. I'm definitely going to have to do these again. These are absolutely amazing. Juan, thank you so much for this recipe. That is absolutely amazing.